Facebook, please allow me to use this music to entertain my fans. I have no copyright, please. Thank you.
Chozere pa mi nwa okoro bịarutekwe ọsị na chozere pa mi nwa ụmụntịrị bịarutekwe asị na chozere pa mi nwa pami emeye gurupu ọkpọ ya pami udubọnchi na-ede bụ onye sowere akụwa gbamgba onye ọbụla dewe egwu eyo ololo ya iyo eyo n'ọkada na-agbagodo ya gị ịgbadawazi afịa mma ya ọwụ wee kpuchi ụzọ ụmụ gbatịa ya ụbami nwa nọzikwa n'ozu ọbụla aksidenti iyeri anyị wee gwụ n'afịa anyị na-erigwe ihe onye fukwara iyeri mo onye ọmụ biko kpọtarụ m ijegodi Lagos chọrọkwarụ m iyeri mo Abuja chọwakwarụ m iyeri mo ịbịagodi n'Enugu chọwakwarụ m iyeri mo anyị obebe anyị chọwakwarụ m iyeri mo anyị erichigo ọnụ Agwa isi mo agwa isi mo agwa isi mo agwa afọ mo agwa afọ mo aya mo aya sese mpe ya egwu sese mpe ya egwu sese mpe ya aya sese mpe ya egwu achagilo egwu achagilo
What is going on?
And I will pray in the language of heaven because Chukwukika Biama is in control of all that we have been doing and will continue to do until Biafra is restored and all the suffering indigenous populations in the damnable Zoological Republic are set free. Chineke na nke pụrụ m ihe niile Chukwukika Biama onye na-efe na aja aha nsọ ya mma mgbe niile. Onye ọ bụ naanị ya na-achị eluigwe n'ụwa na-agba akaebe ịhụnanya gị na ebere gị amara gị n'ọmịiko gị ebe ndị gị na-eze ebe dị ngọzi. Anyị wee na-etoghị agbanyeghị atụmatụ ọjọọ niile nke ndị iro iwe nye anyị ndụ ala nke dị n'uwere n'ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị wee na-asị na ịja mma niile oto niile dịrị aha nsọ gị. Onye ọ bụ naanị aka ike niile na ọ gbadara aka ya. Anyị wee na-akpọku gị na-asị gị na nke ọma anyị ga-ekele gị, nke ọjọọ ma anyị kelee gị. Anyị wee na-aja gị mma wee na-eto gị wee na-asọpụrụ gị n'isi ụmụ gị niile bụ ndị ikwu ndị wee ezu oku mgbe a kpọrọ ha ka ha wee chekwaa ala nsọ gị bụ Biafra onye nwe m na Chineke na ihe n'ikwuru anyị nkwa na o mekataghị ka ndị iro wee were ala nsọ Biafra onye nwe m na Chineke na nke bi n'igwe. Agbanyeghị atụmatụ ọjọọ niile nke ndị iro ma ndị na-agba mgbọgba ebe niile dị iche iche onye nwe m na Chineke nna ihe bụ nke ndị dị etu a n'ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị wee na-eto gị wee na-asị onye nwe anyị na Chineke na nke pụrụ m ihe niile. Onye ọ bụ naanị ya na-azọpụta, onye ọ bụ naanị ya bụ okwu ya niile bụ ihe na amen. Anyị wee na-asị ezi ebube dị ngọzi na ụtụtụ na ịja mma na nsọpụrụ site n'ebighị ebi ma ruo n'ebighị ebi. Ise
Ise,
ise
ise,
ise
ise.
Ise. Yeah, my wonderful people of Biafra, I will say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending your time zone. This is Fanatical IPOB program, anchored by Mazi Ezumezu, aka Nwekwensu. Please, as I welcome you, please may you welcome others. We are live at our various platforms, Ikechukwu Mazi Ezumezu. We are also live at Ikechukwu Ezumezu. We are also live at Mazi Ezumezu, aka Nwekwensu. This is our page. It's very important. Please, if you are not following us, please endeavor to follow us at the page Mazi Ezumezu, aka Nwekwensu. And we're also live at YouTube, Ikechukwu Ezumezu. Please follow us there. We have this platform because they are fighting us, the enemy within and external. Facebook is also fighting us. So we have this various platform in case if anyone is down, other may serve. Today will be a great day. Today I have with me noble men from America. Today you are going to hear the truth and nothing but the truth. As I told you, my platform, I have a small platform, very small platform. But here, any message we send out there will get to the person. Any message we send across will deliver. Because ihe anyị ji eziokwu Chineke, ihe anyị na-etiri bụ oti mgbodomgbo anyị achọrọ ịma onye bụ, because anyị bụ nkata n'isi wee woziere anya wee wurugo wee kpuchizi anya. Now we have to introduce ourselves. I have to go to Mazi Emeka, please. Chief Emeka, please. You may introduce yourself to Biafrans. It's very important, please.
Yes, my brother. My name is Mazi Emeka Iwuagwu. I live in Sugarland, Texas, in USA. And I am a chronic member of IPOB and will always remain there until the job is done. We're not going anywhere. We're going to wait till the end to see the end of the road, and we must. Thank you so much.
Ndewo Mazi. Now, Kaiga Nobi, Mazi Cosmos. Mazi, please, may you introduce yourself to Biafrans, please. Mazi, Mazi, unmute yourself.
Oh, sorry. Good morning, my good people. Good morning, fellow Biafrans all over the world. My name is Mazi Cosmas Duru, and I reside in United States of America, here in Maryland, and also I'm the coordinator of IPOB Maryland. Thank you.
Mazi, you are welcome. You are welcome. So, Biafrans, please, as you come in, please, as soon as you come in, please endeavor to share and like. It's very important. Click your like button and love, because they are fighting. They don't want our program. Facebook is fighting. Enemy within is fighting. Enemy external is fighting. But nonetheless, we are still moving on. Today, our message we get to them. Whoever we pass our message to on this platform, if we get to them. Mazi, I welcome you all.
Thank you.
Let me start from here. Our leader said, Mazi Namkan said, that America will sponsor this movement. And when Mazi Namkan said it, so many of us are mala, what is going on? So many of us are mala, but Mazi Namkan said that America will sponsor this struggle. And today, people like me, so Mazi, I must be honest to you. I so much respect you guys. The role you guys are playing in this struggle. When the ship are down, want to take care of the mantle, When the going gets tough, stop. The tough keep on going. When Chika Paul Edozium think that he have it all no one hold that mantle, no one lead the way. You know America, the leadership of IPOB America. No one, the rest of Ogbu feed them and the rest. As you see the Chukwu Kabia.
Mazi, we cannot hear you. I cannot hear you, Mazi.
That's same with me. I'm not hearing you. Okay. Mazi is busy.
I thought it's for me. I've been fighting my computer here.
No, I can't hear him either. Okay. Arik, something happened to his distance.
Yeah, yeah, all the network because the
Okay.
weather.
Okay.
So they change the weather bars, no. So
Okay.
sometimes it will kick off some seconds. I will come back again, but let's push it. So Martin,
Yeah.
um, I am ask na ngwugwu a na-atọ atọ amụrụ m atụ ya mvọ. So I got to the let's move to the action. But this this post from Benjamin Madibu, because I would like to throw this question to Maz Cosmos. I'm wondering for this post, Mazi, and any question, I'm sorry, any question Maz Cosmos. After Maz Cosmos finished telling us, explaining to us, if you have anything to add, Chief Emeka, you can also add before you take up your question too,
Okay.
or anything to equal, please. So can I medicine because this so brief. So Mazi, have you seen that post from Mazi Benjamin Madibugu?
Yeah, go ahead.
Mazi,
Yeah, go
yeah,
ahead.
I know. Have you seen the post? If you go the post from Benjamin Madibugu.
A lot of posts. Make a man, which particular one
Okay,
are we
okay.
talking about?
I'm talking the latest post from him that he was referring that someone in DSS advised Onyendu to change the lawyer, and on that post he was threatening our leader's family, also threatening the son, the new son. He threatened a lot of people on that post. So if you go that post, if you have not seen
Um,
it, I can bring it up now.
you can bring it up because we are we are now live and people can see it, and people
Yes.
can also reason with what it is. You can put it up. Thank you.
Yeah. Uh-huh. This is the post. Martin Affair.
Yes.
Yeah. So Mazo onwe we igwa na this post.
Well, I knew them when I'm on a struggle, and no, right now here trouble. Konye ndo anyị pụta ebe ahụ ọ nọ ụda ebe kwesịrị nọ nọ ya pụta I ga face our struggle. And coming to Benjamin Madibugu, it didn't threaten our new son, a threaten Onyendu's family. I will say he's not for this struggle because Ogobula mmanụ si n'ihe ihe na-achọ ifuru efi na-achọ efi ka ị na-achọ efi gị hụ oke shigị n'ụkwụ gbafee ịhapụgo efi turn around chụwa oke ihe a na-akọrọ anyị na idebeghị serious na igide data efi. One thing all of us Igbo speaking and non-speaking Biafran, non-Igbo speaking Biafran will understand is this: we're in a struggle to liberate ourselves. We are in a struggle to liberate not just ourselves, but every youth, old or new. We are here to liberate everybody. That is the goal of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He wants everybody to be free. He wants everybody to get what belongs to them as a citizen of a country. But yet, being whom the zoo Nigeria is, they are here to destroy. They're here to kill and destroy the things given to us by God. All they need is for them alone to take possession of it. For Benjamin Madubugo, ịpụta na-threat ndị na-arụ ọrụ ịhụ maka onye ndị pụtanụ. Ụmụnne m, ya ruberukwe ndị DSS chichi n'anya ụzọ a ga-esi hụ ka onye ndu pụta. O nwere ihe dị njọ na ya? O nwere ihe dị njọ. Anyị nwetara New San anyị one time ọ gara court progress ke ụdị pụta na-akọkwara anyị eji mgbe a nọ nne ya flaga na postpone the hearing to so months. Mana New San anyị immediately ọ gara that court gịnị ka o mere? Anyị nwere verdict day, the day a ga-enye verdict December 15. What does it tell me? What does it tell you? A lot of things are going behind. Those whom we call our own have actually sold us. There is no way we will have our own lawyer fighting for us. But before you know it, you see our lawyer with our enemy, eating and drinking. What does it tell you? We have a Bruce from America. If we today send Bruce to Nigeria and we go there and see Bruce eating and drinking with those our enemies that he went to fight in defense of us, to defend us, what is going to happen? What are we going to think? My brother, ajụjụ jụrụ m ihe gbasara Benjamin. Ọ Chukwu ka ọ nọ n'aka, maka n'ihi na ahụgo na onye na ha kwa agbago ọsọ pụta ha chizi na ụkwụ adịzi ka ụkwụ ele na ha ga-agbatu agbatu. Benjamin, I believe you are not with us. Benjamin, I believe you are one of those people who have sold Ipob. You are one of those people who pretend that you are fighting for our freedom, whereby you are not. If you, Benjamin, your own brother or your own parent is fighting this kind of cause and was unjustly held, captured, tortured, and kept in prison, even the same country, the appeal court have said he did nothing, release him unconditionally. Likewise, United Nations Working Group said the same. Likewise, Abia High Court said the same. They still keep your own parents there. Would you tell me that you, as a brother, will betray them, your parents? Would you tell me your brother will see something, you will see something that will harm your brother, and you put your hand into it? Believe you me, you will be number one to make sure your brother is out. You will be number one to make sure your own relation is out from that dungeon. It is a shame, complete shame on you, that you have your mouth to talk ill of our leader's family, to talk ill of our new son, to talk ill of Onyendu's personal lawyer, Mazi Barrister Aloy Ejimako. You are not for IPOB. And when you are not for IPOB, who are you for? You are our enemy. Today, we are watching you. We are looking at you. We are seeing your move because you're not for our leader, Mazin Nandikano. You see that light that is coming up. You are angry. You see that light that the Lord God is bringing to us right now. You are not happy about it. Who are you, enemy? Who are you, saboteur? Mazi, biko ongo hamnolo for now. Mazi Emeka, asa
Okay.
will him reaching getting o.
Thank
Okay.
you, my
Mazi. Yeah.
thank you,
Okay,
my brother.
Mazi. Yeah. Mazi Ndewo. Ndewo.
There we go.
Mazi Emeka, before I know you want to contribute for what Mazi Cosmos just said, but there is something I also want you to look into when you finish you explain yourself about whatever Mazi Cosmos said. Now, I ask, why are people not asking questions? Why Court of Appeal granted Nigeria government stay execution of Mazi Kanu? Why
Okay.
are people not asking questions?
Thank
But before then, please throw your light for what Mazi Cosmos just said.
yes. Mazi Ezumezu, thank you so much. And Cosmos, nah,
Thank you, sir.
I salute you.
Same here.
And everybody who is watching, my greetings to everybody, both in United States, Europe, and homeland. Mazi Ezumezu, there's something comment you made about those of us who are living in the United States. What Onyendu said, and the rest of them. We have listened and we have heard a lot of things happening in this struggle. Most of us probably weren't prominent or at the forefront of the struggle during the period before Onyendu was kidnapped in Kenya. But what happened is this. If you look the activities of flood plain, when there's rainfall and the flood is moving, you find out the main work of the flood is not on the surface. The flood is corroding the landscape, corroding it. It's after the rain subsides and the flood subsides. Then when you look, you see the landscape the flood has created. And that is what is going on within IPOB right now. The focus is like a laser beam. The goal is well directed. Most people who think that because our leader is removed, therefore things has fallen apart, just like they infiltrated an IPOB and they say, yes, we will create a faction in IPOB and disorganize them. It toughened IPOB, make them stronger, and probably will be more difficult to understand IPOB when Onyendu comes out. Having said that, I will remark that Mazi Benjamin Madumbuko, I don't know him, I saw him for the first time at a courthouse when the Onyendu came for hearing. They embraced and hugged each other. And as this hearing proceed, a lot of things change. People take different stands depending on what is coming to them, depending on their level of frustration, and depending on the level of distraction that they have worked themselves into. A whole lot of people have been distracted in this struggle. A lot of people have doubted themselves. And a lot of people confused. And some claim that they are fatigued. But that's okay. Along the line, we may not know the level of damage that has been done to individuals, sometimes by themselves and sometimes by others. Mazi Madubuko, giving his opinion and what he thought was statement of fact from him, it's up to him. If DSS advised Onyendu to change or make a change in his attorney crew, that's up to him. Onyendu is sitting on the nail.
Yes.
He knows how it pinches him. Whatever decision he makes when he wakes up every morning, it's up to him. We all have our lives, and we have that privacy to it. The same applies to Onyendu. In the broader picture, he has put out a message to entire IPOB membership. If you have problem with my family member, please stay away from it. I will deal with it when I come out. That's what a man says. And that's what he said. And I will plead with everybody within IPOB and outside. If you respect our leader, Onyendu, if you listen to him, he has put out that message. Stay away from my family. I will take care of it when I come out. That's his message. And please, we take it that way. If Benjamin Madubugo knows better than Onyendu or knows better than the rest of other people who listen to Onyendu, that's up to him. That's what I have to say about that. On these attorneys who are doing service to both IPOB and Onyendu, my advice is, there are so many of us who are armchair quarterbacks, who know better than every lawyer that has worked for Onyendu, who knows the first thing they would have done to bring Onyendu out, the first thing they would have done to free him, but they are still sitting in their squalor. I wonder what has stopped them from going there and telling the lawyers, go do this, or this lawyer is not good, this one is the best, this one. The best thing is stay away from their business. Leave them alone. Let them do their job. We've seen what Mazi Aloy Jimoko did. Mike, the son, we saw what he did. Ejofo, we saw what he did. And the new son that came in, Only one representation. Most people may not know, but we know what he did.
Yes.
We know what he did. So many idiots who are talking from both sides of their mouths may not know him, may not know what he did. We don't know him either, but we have seen what he did.
Exactly.
So my advice to all these people is carry your own cross. Stay away. Although we know there are a lot of us who are crying, release Onyendo, all hail Biafra, all do this. It's just lip service.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's just lip service. We know them. We know what's going on. We know those who dance around, jump up and do this and do this and do this. Everything is distraction. Most of them dancing for their stomach. A lot of them trying to be at the forefront. In the end, men will do the job, not children. Not children. In the end, men will do the job. However, when the job is done, the door will be opened, children will be brought in, women will celebrate. There are rooms for all those things. Don't crash the road. You are creating more problem. Stay away, stay out of it. We know when the job will be done. Most of them will not even know what happened. The only thing is that they will dance, they will sing. It's all normal. It's all normal. Somebody was asking me a few weeks ago if we have more saboteurs now than the time of Ojukwu. I said, of course. Of course. They said, but why was Ojukwu quick in killing Ifajuna? Ojukwu did not kill Ifajuna. Ifajuna killed himself. When you put your personal interest above that of millions of people, Ojukwu knew if he had danced with the tone of Ifajuna, more people, and of course, most Biafran soldiers would have been killed at that time. And probably most of us will not be alive today because they will have exterminated all of us, our parents, who gave birth to some of us today, and we wouldn't be here. I doff my hand to that general, the great man. And so am I doing today, because we have a very informed leader, highly informed. Few times I had been privileged to visit with him, meet with him. I don't think we will do better than any other leadership except what we have now. In Mazi, Nnamdi Kanu. I don't think. There are people who may be claiming that they know better. They can do better. They can do this. They can do that. It's the same thing all over. The same thing all over. People who project their ego. People who will do better. People who will pull heaven. In the end, when the chips fall down, where will they be? We've seen so many of them. And with all these distractions, when Onyendo comes out, Most people, some people, like the idiot in Finland, said he will sit in a round table with his father or his mother to do this. That is an idiot. I'm sorry I'm using this language. That's a compound fool. Time will take care of him.
Yeah.
And he will disappear. Biafra will come. He will come back. I would not even have the light of the day to look at what he destroyed. The time will take care of him. Okay. Let's see. Mazi, please remind me, there was something you wanted me to handle.
I asked, the state execution that the appeal courts granted, granted to Nigeria government. Nobody asks why, and Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor and San Ezekome have not told us the reason why that state execution was granted by federal government, and they have it on their judgment. What I say is it letter or what?
Mazi Ezumezu, in as much as I'm not a lawyer, I'm not an attorney, I will tell you this. The Attorney General at the time of that judgment felt humiliated. And he didn't know how to approach those who were cheering him on, who were asking for the head of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, but he couldn't submit that. Then he rushed to appeals court to file a grant on the execution, because the trial is over. The trial was finished. There was no trial. There was no appeal for any other trial. It's just that I have accepted what you said, but hold on to it. Don't implement it now. Whatever reason he gave to the court to hold on to it, the court may not discuss it with the opponents of the Attorney General. They had the option to accept it or to deny it. But eventually they accepted it. Not for any reason. They probably accepted it and let us re-examine it. Let us look at the rulings, whatever they want to do with it. I don't know. But what I think is that they accepted that that filing as a punitive measure for Onyendu, not on any jurisprudence. So the defense probably couldn't challenge it or couldn't attack it, but to file counter, which the Supreme Court delayed up till this time. They have not ruled on that stay. They only accepted it. And then when they accept it, they run away. So when you look at it, challenging the attorneys. You didn't do this, you didn't do this. Whatever they have to do, they still have to wait on the rulings of the court. The court accepted it. I said, okay, there's a stay of execution. We'll look at it. And they ran away. And running away kept them out for another year. And that's the Supreme Court. So when they come back to give their verdict, it's either yes or no. And we are looking at the whole issue because they have no reason to give the other way.
Yes.
They have no reason. This man has been cleared of all charges.
Charges. Mm-hmm.
Every charge you threw at him, from those who want him dead, those who want him put away for life, those who want to do this. The bottom line of this thing is, if they never agreed on that, they had option. Send him back to Kenya. They didn't do that. Now they have this stone in their hand. They are carrying it. It's too heavy. They got to do something with it.
Yeah.
You can't put it in your pocket. You got to drop it.
They need to let it go.
Let it go. That's the only option I see they have. Thank you. That's it, my brother.
Oh, yeah, I'm
That's
sorry.
really
I
nice.
was, sorry.
Yeah.
Mas, if now you're here, you can see, the post I put before us. These are the judgments from the appeal court between federal government of Nigeria and Mas Nnamdi Kanu. And because I'm not a learned man, I'm a layman. This is the judgment why the judge granted the federal government the state execution. And you can see when they quote paragraph 5B, C, D, E, and so on and so forth. And they talk about affidavits. You can see it there. Affidavits. So on these affidavits was the reason why, because this judgment, this post is from the appeal court. Ejiofor have it. Ezeko may have it. This I put it, they have it. And on this post, they state the reason why they granted that state execution to still detain our leader up to now. And now it is obvious to everybody it's because of this next month election, November election in Imo State. And Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor knows that it's against the ethics of the court. He went in and took that affidavit. And when he was asked, why do you done this? He said, Ezekome asked him to do so. And on that very court day, Ezekome was not in town. Ezekome was in America. Ifeanyi Ejiofor was in the East.
Yeah.
So they buy the time with the federal government to keep Mas Nnamdi Kanu up to this date. Just because of the election, they are going to consult next month. And now, onye ọbụla nọ into this struggle now, afugo ebe mmiri si wee na-aba n'okpu ụgbọgụrụ. Onye ọbụla, now that is why Chief Dan Ulasi, you can remember Chief Dan Ulasi, that the man that our leader gave an assignment, gave him a portfolio, is special advisor on political.
Yeah.
That man said he's going to meet Hope Uzodinma and Dave Umahi. These two governors, they had the master for what is holding our leader. And because Hope Uzodinma said he's not comfortable if Maznan Kanu release before his election, that is going to affect his election. They have planned this thing so many months ago. That is the reason why they bought off Ifeanyi Ejiofor and Ezekome. And I wonder why Ezekome allowed himself. So Ezekome is a great son. Everyone respected him. Why must you allow himself to draw in the sand through Ifeanyi Ejiofor? It's a pity. It's a pity. So, Mazi, so that is only anything enjoy again. Okay, but if not, can I get another topic again? Why all those blackmail in IPOB? Because there's a lot of blackmail in IPOB. I know Mazi Cosmos Duru have been a victim. Someone have used him. Chibuze Egwatu in South Africa. I've said a whole lot of things that is not true. Even me, someone have used me too. Someone have called and told the person that I'm calling the program that I am now I'm a member of DOS. Now I'm 4,000 euros. And people are like, So that tells you all the blackmail from against Madam Nenyanya, against Kantakano, and other people, all you guys in America too. But I told them that only lies don't last test of time. The truth lasts test of time. Today, a lot of things is coming out. We all remember when Chinas Sanwo-Olu and also Nabman, when they came on Little Biafra, both Mazi Nnachi to blackmail Kantakano about the Monday ghost town, sit at home. That he was asked about our leader, and he said our leader was on the mountain playing. But I can say by on. He tell us that he was on communication with Mazi Nankano until that very day. So only on communication with Mazi Nankano on that very day. Why do you turn 360 degrees to blackmail innocent man? That you ask him about his brother, he said he was on mountain playing. So all those blackmail, a lot. So Mars Cosmos, please, can I know your take on it? All those blackmail in this struggle.
Yes, my brother. Thank you, my brother. It's amazing. AKA Mwekwensu, Chief Emeka, Ekele Kwangozo. Bikon, Omunna, Umu Biafra. Blackmail during IPOB. I'm on our game. Our leader said it. He said it. Time without number. It's made because any here they get handy. Maka henye do crew maka all this blackmail look at Biana.
Okay, let me play it.
We are facing a very formidable array of enemies, both external and within. And we are going to overcome each and every one of these obstacles. That I can assure you. That they may know that the God we worship is an invisible God, not a God that was wrought by the hands of men. For we do not worship idol, and we can never ever worship idol. Is impossible. This very family, this IPOB, belongs to the Most High. And that is how it's going to be until Biafra comes and beyond to eternity. This evening, I want to place it on record that our enemies are intensifying their attack against us from every corner. I am not saying this as lamentation or complaint. I am only trying to prepare our people for what is to come. You are being prepared for what is to come. The time has come to separate the chaff from the wheat itself. Our march is very, very near. The enemies are trembling, they are quaking, they are doing all they can to try to stop us. But they have failed very woefully, and they will continue to fail. But I want to tell you that we are getting attacks from everywhere all over the world. And very soon, they will buy over some of you. Some of you, they will buy some of you over. The spirit of Ipob, Yasika, and Ifajuna are still in some of you. When the time comes, they will buy you over. I am not doing this program tonight to ask all of you to be strong. I am doing it to remind you, not that if they succeed in buying you over, you're not going to stop what we are doing. You can't. You cannot. Not in a trillion years. But I need you to appreciate one very simple fact. That at the end of this very race, everybody will testify that indeed Chukwukika Abiyama, the same God of Israel, of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the same God of Ehiri in Aguleri, the same God of Umweri, the same God of Ora-Eri, the same God of Owe-Eri, the same God of Arochukwu. Not to be the true God, one true God. You will know that indeed, not only is he omnipotent, that same God is the owner of this very agitation. No human being can stop it. We have enemies, and we need to be very, very careful, both within and without. Very, very careful. The next 2 weeks will be very pivotal. Next 2 weeks will be very, very important in the life, or should I say, in this very mission that we have embarked upon. The devil will do everything. And you are going to watch spectacularly how we are going to destroy and shame the enemy. That at the end, every glory and adoration will belong to God and not to man. Now let us go and tell you what is happening that some of you do not understand. I want those of you who are hardcore, those who were chosen before you were born. There were some people who were chosen before they were born to agitate for Biafra restoration. This is a message for you. Those who from their mother's womb they were born to do this very work. You must be very, very strong. Because Biafra will open the eyes of black people all over the world. Because Biafra will mean that blacks from America, blacks from the Caribbean, from Southern America, they will all flood into Africa. It will be like the time that Yeshua was born. Biafra is like a light, a beacon. They will follow it. They will say, let us go and see what is happening there. That is what these neo-colonialists do not want. They don't want Biafra to come. I am telling our people so they understand. The mountains, I didn't say one mountain, the mountains in front of us that we need to overcome. And for us to overcome it, we need to be very strong mentally, mental strength. Just like when you're doing anything in life, and it appears as if you are being buffeted from everywhere. That is the time that you no longer rely on willpower or your muscles. You go to your brain to endure and to persevere and to keep going until you overcome. That is the stage we are in right now. To make sure that our brain is in gear to confront everything the Janjaweed has to throw at us. We don't have money. Their budget is over $20 billion to fight us. They can bribe Facebook. They can buy them off. They can do anything they like. They can come to some of you and bribe you off. They can promise you what you've never had before. They can give you maybe a house in Dubai. They can promise you a vehicle. They can tell you, oh, we'll make you vice president. They can promise you anything to make sure that you're like them. But this very IPOB, this very hardcore is not going to move. And I will tell you why we can't move.
Mazi amazing.
Yeah.
Special appeal to you because I've heard this speech. I heard it when he made this speech, and I have them in piecemeal. Please, after this program, can you send me the full text, just the full speech,
Done.
just like
all
you
done. Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
Go ahead with your question.
Oh, Mazi Cosmos, such couple. Okay, Mazi. So, I think I can take the question before Mazi will come in. Please.
Okay.
I want you to elaborate more on this blackmail all over. No? In this struggle.
Mazi.
Yeah.
I say this to you, and I say it to every person who is watching this program. And to those who will watch this program after we are done with it. This particular speech sounds very prophetic to me. I've heard so many speeches. What he just told us, under 2 years, we have seen it manifest more than 100%. Every word he mentioned has happened to IPOB, and even as some of us drift away or drift apart, the remnants in IPOB still suffer the cost. That way you will see that the remnants are not completed yet, because it continues to erode. When you think that the core have come together, one thing will happen, and they will start spilling out, going out, and you see a new core evolve from within, standing strong and standing more focused than ever, with the willingness and ability to take the struggle head on, single-handedly. Even sometimes it will drizzle down to 20-something, 30-something people. Onyendu told us that he wants 100 men. And you hear people salivating all over the place. I am, somebody claimed that I am 50 of the 100 men. I am this, I am this, I am that, I am this. We are not telling you that you are not what you claim to be. But when you talk the talk, like we say it in Texas, when you talk the talk, you walk the walk. Then we know you are true to type. We see these things unfold every day. This great man said, when the burden becomes too troublesome for your heart, when you cannot bear the burden, go to your brain. Use your brain with fortitude and endure. And by the way, Onyendu told us in a different speech that this Biafra will be built 75 years, day and night, non-stop. I live in this country. I understand what it means to run a shift 24 hours. Most people don't understand what that means because I have worked in different shifts: morning shift, afternoon shift, and midnight shift when I was in college. When Onyendu put out that message that Biafra will be built 75 years, day and night, he wasn't talking to me to do it. He wasn't talking to any of us to do it. He wasn't even talking to our children. He was talking to our children's children and posterity yet unborn. What we have to do is lay the foundation for that. Create the route for honesty. But what are we doing? I look and listen to people who crave for position, who crave for names in this struggle. When they don't get it, they throw tantrum like children. They sabotage, they destroy, they embezzle, they do all kinds of things. They betray. Not knowing that they are not even within the first door or first step of what is about to happen. When the time comes, you'll be so ashamed of yourself, of what you have contributed to the initial or to the formative years of IPOB or of Biafra existence. And then you see other people, children, coming in to establish infrastructures. Onyendu was telling us that to lay the foundation of truth, the foundation of reliability, the foundation of trust, so that this edifice can stand and not fumble, but we betray it, we sabotage it. But the key word there is this: they do the dirty job thinking that they're not being watched. That's not true. People are seeing them. People are quiet, observing what is going on. They will emerge. They will come out. You'll be surprised to see people rectifying the damage you did, because this infrastructure must stand on a solid foundation. And when it takes up on a solid foundation, then the building will commence. And by then, most of us must have gone. And they will build it. It must be built. Listen to him. He said that you'll be bought over. You will betray. You will lie. See what we discussed here. I told you, I don't know Benjamin Madubugu. If he is fatigued if he is frustrated because the flow of information, because look, a lot of us are sycophants. They like to run around Onyendo, kiss him, worship him, pray, praise, sing praises to him, and everything, and then come out and fly their parachutes and say, "Yes, I know Onyendo. I was with Onyendo here." Some idiots will come and say, when we went to is that what state? Ebony State. I was there with Onyendo. Onyendo did this. Okay, okay. What are you doing to Onyendo today? You started with Onyendo when you were 20 people. Okay. What did that 22 people did to him? What did they do to him? I was with Onyendo when we were here. We were at the palace. We were doing. Okay, that is true. The palace is not Biafra. What did you do to him at the palace? I was there when they came to execute him. When they come to, it's okay. I know his father. I was in the kitchen. I was fine. They ate the food and they shit it out. Maybe they shit you out too, because you were of no benefit, no use to the struggle. So, my brother, this which we see today, betrayal, lies, deception, will continue. The only thing, just like Onyendo said, do you have the capacity upstairs to compartmentalize these things, separate the chaff from the wheat, and move on? Are you more concerned that 6 million came in today? I want a part of it. How much am I going to get from it? That 6 million came within space of time. Another will come in. If you allow 6 million to kill you, 20 million will come in. I live in a country where they fool you. They fool you. America will send billions of dollars to Ukraine. And you think they create money, the taxpayers' money, they call it taxpayers' money. And the taxpayers' money, American people work so hard and pay that tax, and then their government will take it in billions and send it to Ukraine. Mind you, America is about 300 million people. How much taxes would they pay to accumulate 200 billion to send to Ukraine? They print money. They are the government. They print money. They have asked the world to stand behind them, either by crook or by book, whichever way. They stood behind them. They print money. And every nation, like in Nigeria, they loot billions of pounds, billions of dollars. The government controls the money. They make money, whichever way they want to make it. So when the money comes to you, when you see it come in, it is the government's money. The people are going to use it for that purpose. When you think you have authority over that money and you embezzle it, more will come tomorrow. If you die on 20 billion, 50 billion will come in. This is what our people don't understand. This is what they don't understand. If you have 1 million in your house today, I bet you by the time you die, you cannot spend 10% of it on yourself. It will go out to others. You cannot. It is the greed. That is why our people are stabbing each other, destroying each other, falsifying documents, falsifying everything falsifiable. It is the greed and the arrogance. We like names. We like to be called a demigod, semi-god, this, that, king of kings, everything. Adoration, our people love it. That's what it's all about. Cheap recognition, cheap adoration. Thank you, my brothers.
Yeah, Mazi, ndewo, Mazi. Mazi, with your explanation, you made one, you made you let us to understand that Onyendu know that a day like this will come. That Onyendu know that a day like this will come. These blackmails, lies, and deceit and propaganda will come, and that's why Onyendu said 100 men, 100 men, and he said those that are called when they are in their mother's womb, those that are called, those hardcore. So that means only no matter a day like this, yeah, this blackmail from the left and right will come. And when I this message to encourage us, for those that are standing, for those hardcores, me and you. And in this struggle, I can't follow anybody a bullying or a castigate like Madame Nenyanya. But and he still remains strong. She still remains strong. I can't follow anybody. I castigate go a bull like more than Madame Nenyanya. That Madame Nenyanya still remains strong. Oh no, your child, that woman could have committed. I come to go suicide. But today, those people blackmail there, bully the castigate there, they are falling aside. From Nero Fuebu to Madame Oyibo to even the latest one, Madame Azoka. The man in Finland have dissolved the woman. Madame Azoka, you heard it, no? So, this blackmail, and it also happened to me. So, let me stop here. Mazi, what do you have to say about this blackmail, Mazi, please?
Yes, Mazemeka, thank you for holding my spot so strong. The network was not too good for me then. So,
Yeah.
Mazis Mizekelengi, greetings to all again. This is Mazi Cosmas Duro. This is a very good topic that Onyedu raised. And we are now trying to discuss on it, try to think about it, try to reason with most of the things Onyedu was saying when we think he was joking. Everything is coming to pass. But before that, the sun must shine, the light of God must shine. No matter what the devil do, the light of God must shine. The light must shine. The light of God must shine. No matter what the devil do, the light of God must shine. The light of God must shine. Unyendu said, IPOB whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is it like that today? The man IPOBs, it is what it is. But those who has come in the umbrella of IPOB, they are falling apart. They are shaking. The light must shine. That light of God must shine. The men IPOB must remain strong and stand strong. It doesn't matter what the devil do. It doesn't matter the blackmailing. It doesn't matter the sacking. They think when they sack you from whatever they think, they sack you from the presence of God. No, they sack you from IPOB Biafra land. No, like Mazi said, they always go by big names. They want to be paid without working. They want to earn salary while they are sleeping at home. My good people, a lot of IPOB members, the strong IPOB members, have been castigated. They've been blackmailed. But guess what? They how do they say it? The empty vessels makes the greatest noise. Let me use Madam Nania for example. Immediately, Onyendu was extraordinarily renditioned. Nanyanya Sinan was everywhere. They were castigating this woman left and center. Madam Oyibo called me severally, talked ill of Adama, the daughter that they sold Onyendu. There is nothing Madam Oyibo did not say about these people. Up to today, you didn't hear anything from them responding, because it falls back to what I said before. When you are wrestling with a lion, you want to catch that lion, and you see a rat running across you, and you leave the rat, and you leave the lion and pursue the rat. What happened to you? The lion will kill you. The lion will catch you. The lion will deal with you. That is what is happening to some of these fake IPOB members. I call them fake because they are totally fake. They came for money. They came for names. They came for position. They never came to restore Biafra. Right now, they don't want Onyendu to be out. But are they God? No. Chukwokike. Nanone. Nanyanya was called thief. Nanyanya was called that she has gone to India to do juju, to do medicine, to do this and to do that. Did you hear Nanyanya say anything? No. Who am I? Who are you? Not to be castigated when you are doing the right thing. Onyendu himself, while he was with us, was castigated. A lot of them in IPOB say probe Onyendu. Now Onyendu is eating their money. Do they have money? These people that are saying this are not even members of IPOB. If they are by their lip. Talk about dues payment. They are not paying it. But they are looking for who is eating money and who is not eating money. But their mouth is wide open. My brother. As you mentioned about Eguato, whatever his name is. That is how they'll be falling. He came and said he resigned, either as IPOB or as a whatever warrior he said. Devilish warrior. When a man say he resigned from IPOB. What is he and who is he? An enemy. If you are not an indigenous people of Biafra, which we are fighting, which we are struggling to restore, and you say you're no longer part of it, you are the other side. You are.
He said you asked him to come back.
Oh, Chase can not here. I asked him to come back to kill us as the only one that remains. To come and kill us, to kill the rest of us, right? That I asked him to come back.
Oh boy.
Nation. He's not a member of IPOB anymore. He's no longer a Biafran. He's a Fulani. He should go and meet his masters that pay him to come and lie. At somewhere, and when he was confessing, those whom he has done one thing or the other to forgive him. Why is he crying now? Why is he trying to beg people? Because he knows his cup is full. His evil cup is full. Throughout he was mentioning my name on air. Did he hear my voice? No. Throughout he was mentioning Madame Nenyanya. Did he hear Madame Nenyanya's voice to attack him? No. Throughout he was mentioning the family of Onyendu. Did he hear any of their voices coming to attack him? No. But indirectly he's coming to say he's sorry for what he said. My good people, time is now. If you are with IPOB, please be IPOB. If you are with Fulani, please be Fulani. They can give you all they want to give you. Money is not everything. Integrity matters a lot. Where Nnamdi Kanu is today, believe you me, I can die for him because of his integrity, because of his truthfulness. And I bet you the same, you can do the same for him, because he's doing it for us right now, for our children, unborn. That is the kind of people we need in IPOB. That is the kind of people we need to restore Biafra. We do not want beggars in Biafra land. We do not want those who seek for crumbs when they have, I asked the main crop, when they can cultivate and harvest from their own land, yet they are begging to give them nuts so that they can sell people and sell their people and kill their people. Those are not IPOBs. To be IPOB, you mustn't be a Biafran. To be IPOB, you must be a truthful somebody. When Nnamdi Kanu will come out, some of them will say, hey, my leader, I raise money on your behalf. But Nnamdi Kanu will say, to hell with you. I don't know you. Some will say, I formed Biafra in exile. Nnamdi will say, to hell with you. Out of my sight, I don't know you. Why? Because you have deceived my people. Why? Because you have deceived the gullibles. Where are the sheep I left for you to take care of? Where is that stronghold of IPOB? Where is that Directorate of State I left behind? You left it and you start looking for where there is money. And anybody correct you, you say they're no longer an IPOB member. But you are stealing. But you are romancing with the Fulanis. My good people, it is time to look for the 100 people our leader talk about. Let them stand by and wait for our leader. Everyone, search your mind. Everyone, use your tongue to count your teeth. Are you worthy to be a true Biafran? Are you worthy to be Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's followers? Because a lot of them will say, Mazi, I'm your follower. Mazi, I did this while you were in the dungeon. Mazi, I did that. But the reply, you'll be surprised what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will tell you. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will tell you, out of my sight, I don't know you. You betrayed my people with my name. We betrayed my people with the name of IPOB. I don't know you. When Nnamdi Kanu was with us, what happened with the deputy? Upon everything that went around that time, did you hear anything from Nnamdi Kanu? No. But they all ran away. They all ran away because they cannot stand to face and look at him face to face as deputy or as members of IPOB. One of our brother here in Maryland, same way he did, he carried my own name to everywhere. He carried Madam Nanyania's name. He carried Obuefi's name. He carried a lot of people. Lied and lied and lied and lied. And today, I'm ashamed of him. He is saying he resigned from IPOB. And I asked him, what happened to DC coordinator they gave you while you live in Maryland? What happened to DC coordinator they give you when you are not a member of IPOB? Now you resign. Where are you resigning to? Who are you? A saboteur. Who are you? Our enemy. Who are you? Fulani. The devil are roaming around looking for whom to deceive. Dr. Donald, did you remember? Did you forget when you were running around Maryland and DC seeking for whom to deceive? You now deceive them and you telling us that you have resigned from IPOB. Instead of you telling us your master has fired you, you say you resigned. You're calling your master a woman now? A shame. Complete shame on you. A lot of you, the Umada Highway, count yourselves one after the other. Onyedu will come out, you will be running up and down. What you are doing like right now is what you all are doing in your husband's house, only if you have a husband. You people are a disgrace to Biafra land. You blackmail each other. You blackmail one another. You blackmail your friend. You blackmail your brother. You blackmail your leader. You blackmail everybody. Why? Just tell me the reason why. Because of that money the zoo people are giving you. Because of the money the Nigerian government are giving you. And this is why you have sold the restoration of Biafra. Your own restoration of Biafra, you said, not mine, not his, not theirs, not the true people of Biafra. Biafra is on the way. Which Onion do? Immediately Onion is out, count all of us our blessings. We will start counting our blessings. But now, it is not time to count our blessing yet. We wait for our leader. We wait for our prophet. We wait for one who sue things for Igbo land. We wait for one who carry a whole nation on his back. Some are biting him, some are kicking him, some are shooting him while he's carrying them to save them. One man, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, one man, carrying a whole nation on his head and his back. Yet, you don't have that mind to say thank you. All you have the mind is stabbing him at while he's carrying you at the back, shooting him and biting him because of a dime. It's not going to be well with such people. Mazi, Ongo Hanolo, thank you so much.
Ndewo, Ndewo Mazi, no, we have to take one more topic, and after that we have to wind down because we're almost 2 hours now. So the next topic, is we talk about why haven't federal government condemned the sit at home in Southeast Nigeria, and that will bring me down to what Mazi Emeka just said about that person in Finland, Simon Epa. When he was said, because I don't want to play video because when I play videos it will take much time, so I don't want to play videos. So we have it on tape. No, we have it on Twitter through his Twitter handle when he said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come to Finland and be on land table with him, and he also said that if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is out and is sabotage the struggle, that Biafra are not going to listen to him. And I asked him, where did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told you he's going to sabotage the struggle? But today, I want to show Biafra something, because as now, one side did you have for Omawalichi Yakamba. If something in that na mmiri, if you're na mmiri on na-agba takataka while ago, don't be surprised. Don't we na-akụri egwu n'ime mmiri o ji agbalụ takataka n'ime mmiri like this, Today, man, I don't want to leave school now. Unu n'anya, una for this man, ama this man.
Onye na someone ono.
Yeah.
Mba, mara onye.
Mazi Emeka.
What? Gịnị ka ọ kpọrọ onwe ya?
Okay. Mazi, this is Dr. Chua Ayaba. That's how little Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Yeah.
Okay.
From Amazonia.
Yeah.
Remember, when this shenanigans was played along since all this while, Nelly of Fuego and Simon Epa are trying to get this man by their side, but the man didn't give them attention. But you can see the lack of leadership. The lack of leadership we have from Mr. Memo, Chika Paul Edozie aka Enemy at the Gate, Chinasa Nwankita, Tony Ozulumike, Chukwudo Former. The lack of leadership. I'm not saying the pattern of Amazonia should be applicable to us, no. But what made this man to leave the office, I would say, is the second in command of IPOB. What made this man to leave this man and divide to Simon Ekpa? It's a 1 million question we have to ask ourselves. Today, this man is in Finland, and you can see what Simon Ekpa tweeted about it, and he called it the Biafra Amazonia Helsinki Declaration 2023. You know, this boy in Finland, Simon Ekpa, everything Maznan Kanu did, he want to do it. And I told him, no man become great through imitation of somebody. We know the time he want to bribe Professor Molumba to interview Professor Molumba. We have that on tape. Maznan can create M Blanche. Simon Ekpa create M Blanche. Maznan can mount Dragon Flagon. Simon Ekpa mount Dragon Flagon, paint his own blue. Simon Ekpa told us that he was born the same way Maznan Kanu was born. So let me put that a bit. Let me go to the topic. The topic is why is federal government haven't condemned the Monday sit at home? So Mazemeka, please. No? Can I make a short before we go 2 hours? Can I help you also?
Yeah. We are dealing with a government that is hydra-headed. Most of the intelligence that comes out of Nigeria are not designed by them. It's given to them.
Right.
1. 2, few times I've listened to Dr. Ayabi, right? That's his name?
Ayuba.
Ayaba, yeah.
Ayaba, yes. I see him as a diplomat. A diplomat that is concerned with the interest of the movement and of the people. The psychopath in Finland is never his match. The idiot in Finland cannot resonate with Dr. Yaba. Dr. Yaba knows what he's doing. He knows what his goals are. He is resonating with the people of Biafra. And whichever way he thinks he can reach Biafran people, he goes there to place the print of his hand, of his palm, hoping that Biafrans will not forget. Having said that, the opportunist we have in Finland is a narcissistic individual. He is always number one. Anything that will bring him to the forefront is more important to him. Tomorrow, when it doesn't favor him, he will denounce it. This is something we all have to understand very well. His mentors, or those who put him on payroll, from time to time, if he's not producing, will only guide him and give him leeway to raise his resources whichever way he can. And that is why you do not see them looking to that direction of sit at home. because they know that somebody is operating there. Let me take a quote from what I heard somebody said about General Abacha. He says that any uprising that lasts more than 2 days, government has something to do with it. So the insecurity in our land today, they know what is going on there. Not only does the Eastern governors know what is going on, but nationally, they know what is going on there. And when this idiot gets high on his gin or whatever he drinks in Finland and start dancing like a hallucinatory idiot, you know that something has happened to his bank account, one way or the other. Dr. Yuba is not a fool. We will realize this if and when he has the privilege or the opportunity to say hi to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu again. You find out he's not an idiot. He knows what he's doing, and he knows he's dealing with an idiot.
Yeah, Mazi, when they talk about the dance.
Yeah. Yeah. That now you tell me that's the Biafra Prime Minister Dr. Yaba is dealing with, right? so when you see this, so look, I don't know why it bothers some people when they see this. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. Those who are inclined to listen to him and work with him, sometimes when I have the time to listen to what they do, I listen to them very intently and only come to find out they are highly deficient in both analytical thinking and critical thinking. They cannot think outside the box. They are boxed into what he has told them, and it's just like sorry to say this to those of you who went to school and went to college. I've only come to realize, please, everybody should pardon me when I say this, that going to school is not education. You are only put there to be instructed on what they want you to do. As the instruction continues, they keep testing you year after year until you fulfill or you give them, you return to them what they have, the instructions they have given to you, and they tell you, you have passed. And they graduate you, they give you a diploma and set you on the path to do what they have instructed you to do. That does not make you an educated person. You are not. I went to college, come out with a series of degrees, but I still do not see myself more educated than my grandfather. Because I still quote him, I still see a whole of reasoning in what he did and what he said. Having been in this country, I see the way they do things and the way our ancestors did most of the things they did. you see the enlightenment in our ancestors. Even though they came and strangulated their belief and their understanding and intimidated them into believing that what they were doing was wrong, that they are primitive, and all those things. And generation after generation encouraged and followed them. If you read The Things Fall Apart, the character I'm trying to push forward is no other than Okonkwo. That's who we are. See, some of them committed suicide, like Okonkwo, and went away and said, we can't cope with it. We're done. But this day and age, perseverance will continue. Onyendu told us that you have to learn how to think. When he started saying it, we thought he was abusing us. When you start listening to him intentively, you find out. Look, initially, when Onyendu started this thing, people who followed him, they called them refraps, right? They called them refraps. They called them idiots. But when Onyendu continued with the education process, start getting something out of nothing, they say, wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. The people we thought are fools are no longer fools. Some of them are rising up. Some of them are thinking now. Some of them are asking questions.
Yeah, Maz, I'm sorry to interrupt you, please. We kill Ilan one up so that it's getting to 2 hours now. So
yes,
Maz just us so we can know. Some other time we can take up again.
Yes, I will round up.
Okay.
So the sabotage you see today is not anything that will go away. Onyendu will come up, a new trajectory will commence. He will not come back to ask what happened behind him. No, you know how he thinks. He will move forward.
Exactly.
Because he has work to do. And that direction will open new frontiers. And so will IPOB progress. Thank you.
You see?
No. Thank you, Maz. Thank you. Maz Cosmos, please. Where you land up now, just summarize and give us your take home too. So that we can be able to wind down. Yeah.
Thank you, my Mazi Chief Emeka. Thank you. I always like listening to you. And thank you for that good words you've been using and you used. So, my good people, your question is, do we think the insecurity at home, the mendacity at home, why is it? Would we think that why is it that the government have not stopped it?
Yeah.
Because they are the one doing it. That's a simple answer. They are the one doing the insecurity, doing the sit at home. Without them, nothing. We're talking about Finland. I'm glad my brother said that Wanza Pota Nekutus na agba egwu o nwere onye na-akara ya n'ọhịa. Onye na-eme ihe no matter ndị na-amadị ka akọrọpụta ha chigide Simon Ekpagbo ya go and arrest him or government na sponsor ya. The same Nigerian government na sponsor ha na sponsor these people. Oh na say ka ọ na-eme intensify ihe ọ na-eme n'ala Biafra. Nke ka ọ na-eme ọ na-egbuchi ụmụnne anyị, ọ na-egbuchi ụmụ anyị. A na-achọ ka ọ na-eme intensify. One, ka a na-get rid of our youths. Two, ka ha jie Didi Nnamdi Kanu ikpe amadịghị na Nnamdi Kanu is smarter than them. Nnamdi Kanu mụ ihe a na-eme ama na ọwụwa ya nwa oh yawa how government sendro the man in Finland kona mi honeme and chukwumene from day one na the kind of cancel sit at home, cancel it. You remember? Okay, I got caught. I took a hijie and nail it down. What I the voice nga cancel it. He is raised more than 3 times. I call him bidona. That is the reason why they start attacking the family of Mazen Nandekan, because Nandekan say cancel the sit at home. That is one of the reasons why. So that question, the simple answer is the Nigerian government is sponsoring the terrorists in the east, in our Biafra land, and sponsoring those who are sponsoring the same terrorists. How can somebody come out and start killing his brother and his sister? Why? Is there any reason for that? No. Because he has been paid. The people that has long truths for money never ever satisfied with what they have. So, my good brother and Biafrans in general, the insecurity going on in the East is actually sponsored by the federal government in collusion and with what is his name? Simon Ekpa, the man in Finland. No more, no less. We don't need to go to Libya to know that. That is what is going on. Plus, there South, let me say now, some of the Southeast governors, they are the ones sponsoring. For example, the Imo State governor, Uzodinjo and Ebonyi. Let me just mention those two for now. These are the people sponsoring the insecurity in our own land. Thank you. Having said this, my good people, I thank you all, Biafran, for listening. I thank you, the all of us that are lovers of freedom, lovers of Biafrans. May the Chukwu Okikabiama, with His infinite mercy, continue to guide you, bless you, and lead Onyendo out of this lion den where he is to come and rejoin with us now until Biafra comes. You see?
You say?
You say, you say, you say.
Yeah. Maze, Chief Emeka. Okay, give us your take-home points. So we are winding out. We're winding down now.
Thank you, Mazi Zumezu.
Yeah.
I tell you this, 2 hours is not even a starter for this program. Maybe next time we arrange it and extend it from there. And maybe make room for callings to answer questions.
Exactly.
And know the opinion of our listeners and our people. Having said that,
Maz, excuse me. The reason why I don't like put number, because I need even go now. Will they face tomorrow? The moment he put this number, Maz, for you call or someone you can make, if you do that person, that we use that in way black. So when somebody call, that's not more a member of DOS.
Okay.
Okay, Maz, if you guys have time, I can play it when they do to know. That then the program each year is open on the program each year. See, so the moment it's a number now, people will start telling you what they know and what they did not know.
What they don't know.
Then, so I prefer anytime I am much time. If not, our community story join right. But due to I could not 2 hours, I am much time. So if you want to say something, come in now. If you do
Yes. Yeah.
Huh? So
I prefer that too.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
or when some level of interaction, but that's fine.
Yeah.
That's good. Having said that, Mazi, I congratulate you for putting this thing together, and we look forward to expanding it next time and putting more time to it, and probably having it more than once a week as
Very
time
good.
as our time permits.
Permits, yes.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Mazin, they
Thank
won,
you.
they won,
There we
no. They
Thank
won,
you,
no.
Master
Yeah.
Smith.
They won on no one. I tell people, you see that now somebody who's your leader. In a call, if you call your Mazin and call him Moses, that no one calls the only was a Joshua. If I should follow on that way, that direction, in a Mazin and Moses, then who is Ojuku then?
on
Who is Lafu was Rike?
on Zuzu. On Zuzu.
So, okay,
Sometimes when you see people, I told you that not everybody knows how to think.
yeah,
If now and see the way you just or threw him open, that is just an empty vessel, because he never took that analysis into cognition. Who is Ojuku? Who was Rike? Before we were Nnamdi Kanu and Nyanwa, and then Moses and Joshua. You see that he has no analytical sense before he brought that thing out. He's an idiot. His type is always out there. And Kanwa Eziokwu, sometimes his type brings out the real stuff in the movement.
Yeah.
And make people stronger.
Yes.
And make people think deeper into things like that. Then, look, when he was bringing out his M6, because now again, his own ESN, his own this, it looks so childish, so stupid. How can any human being can you enable this thing? And again, he puts this thing out in international community. Who is this? Who does this? And who's in a folk tale? When I look at it, no, I don't discuss it. I leave it alone. I don't know. I just don't know. And when you look at him, I don't know what. Look, now you know where the type of drug now there. The man called free base. You don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know. It's only on that we know here. So what is this? And the only here. A struggle millions of people have died for.
Yes.
Onya kujema akaja.
Yes.
Onya will his dancing tune. Even our people, they are crude and as stupid and as it projects them to be. Huh. Overnight.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Thank you so much, my brothers.
He said you have to come inside that you need a buy.
So, okay. Okay, yeah. So, Biafrans,
Please.
I thank you all for listening. For listening.
I'm in your broadcast, man.
Yeah, I hope I can ka end here.
No, I want to get a was a neighbor school, and I was a teacher. So you want him in a network now.
I know. I know. It's amazing. I must thank you and make my exit.
Maziki Babangida.
No, all network. My network
Okay.
for some seconds. All my network. But it's okay now. So, Biafrans, I thank you all for listening. And please share and like. And please, like what our leader said, it's time for us to think. It's time for us to think. It's time for us to think. And more important, remember what our leader said, any account that Madam Nenya is not aware that he will close that account. Exactly. You national coordinators, you unit coordinators, if Mazen Nandi Kanu is your leader, do what he said. And today I will ask you gullible followers of Chika Paul Edoziem, who is in charge of the legal team. When Kanu say it, that the legal team have changed, you guys say it's a lie. Today, who is the head of legal team? And that tells you guys that now Ejiofor, Ejiofor cannot give you guys information anymore. You have no information anymore. The only place you can get information is through Aloy Ejimako and San Kanu Agabi. That place, and Kanu Takano, follow him in his Twitter. Those people, we see how they have played, bullying people, causing a lot of problem, trying to bring our leader's wife into this saga, trying to use surgery, only in the hospital. Well, I am very much time, but next time we have to talk a lot of things. No?
Yes.
So,
yes. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
Biafra.
Mazi Chief Emeka.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, Biafrans, I thank you all for listening. This is the noble man from America. You can see on my page, we say the way it is. I have a small space, but when we dish out our message, it will get to them. So I thank you all for listening. And I'm assume onya for tata ka afu echi. Udo dulunu na adulu nwoke na adulu nwanya. Ndụ nka Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ya adị. Ọmụmụ egbu mgbu na mma dịrị ya nkọ. Nọ n'ilu ka eke nwe na ama. Na iwe ọma ya eme ebe n'isi awarded the Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. So I thank you all for listening. Nasim Mamman. Bye bye.
Amuna gibili ben Kanu bamaichangwa Chineke nyelo mudiafra godo zobo danyi Kamuna gibili ben Nnamdi Kanu bamaichangwa Chineke nyelo mudiafra godo zobo danyi Kamuna gibili ben Nnamdi Kanu bamaichangwa Chineke nyelo mudiafra godo zobo danyi Kamuna gibili ben Ukwanu ya